Kira here with a scrapbook layout process video. I'm using up my citrus twist kit today, and there was a paper in my kit that was from One Canoe 2, I believe, the Hazelwood collection, and it had a bunch of cut aparts on it, and I'm just fussy cutting a lot of that out. So this card that you see me cutting right now, that was from the cut apart sheet. That hello, I fussy cut from the sheet. Those butterflies to the right were fussy cut from the sheet. So there's just lots of stuff that was easily cut out from there. I'm scrapbooking this picture of my son Elliot. He's been sick for a few days, and I just took this of him because he had woken up early from his nap because he hasn't been sleeping that well, but he's just such a happy baby. He's like the most easygoing, relaxed baby. He's like sick and miserable, and he's still smiling and giggling and just the best. So I just took a picture of him, and I just thought it was really cute. So I decided to scrapbook that today. So I just looked through the kits to see what else I wanted to use. I really like the way that pink paper looked behind the photo, so I'm going to actually use a bigger strip of that. That globe is from the cut apart sheet as well, along with the love, 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 and the over the moon. That little in my heart piece was just from the citrus twist exclusives, and there was just a couple little phrase tags like that in there. So I'm using a few of the papers to back my photo. This one I believe is Paige Evans from the Taking Away collection, and this yellow one, which might have been my favorite in the kit, was a citrus twist exclusive. So I'm just backing that. I'm going to kind of play around with placement. I didn't want it to look perfectly straight. I wanted kind of everything to be a little wonky looking, and I was gonna cut this just perfect, but I decided that I was going to tear the edges because one edge is already torn, so I just decided to tear the other edge to make it look kind of even and cohesive. And I had punched some stars on the bottom there, but instead of wasting like an inch of the paper, I decided to just cover it up with some of the cut aparts and things. So I'm just kind of laying over there and seeing where I want everything to cover up those stars. Originally I thought, well, maybe I'd have some showing, but I didn't like the way that looked. So I'm kind of placing everything where I want it, and I'm liking the way that looks, but I thought it wasn't over far enough, like to the right. There was too much empty space to the right, so I kind of moved everything over, which meant I had to put like maybe a tag or something that covers those stars. So that's what I did over there. What you just saw me stick behind that pink paper, it's actually a frame, but I decided to use it to hold a, like one of the journaling cards. Well, it's from the cut apart sheet, but it's basically can be used as a journaling card. So I just cut it down to size so it would fit in that frame. And then I'm going to put the frame behind the pink piece of paper, put the journaling card in there, and then I'll put my journaling on the back of that card. And I thought that looked really cute. I did think that the journaling card stuck out a little too much, so I cut it down just a little bit more. And then I decided that I wanted it to have a tab, so I'm using one of the other cut aparts. It's like this lined notebook paper, and I'm making a tab out of that right there. So I'm really liking the way that this is looking right here, but I just think that the tag needs some string to it. But then I was like, I don't like the pink next to the pink, so I was going to use white, but I didn't like the white next to the white. So then I found this in my stash, and this is actually from the Typecast collection, and it was gifted to me by Mary, and so I thought that the gray looked nice with the other colors that I had on this layout. So I just cut off the bottom part because it had like that nice gold foil, and I thought that would be cool to use on something else. If nothing else, then I'll just like punch it out, like, with stars, gold stars or hearts or something with that gold foil. So I put that back there. I thought it looked good. And then since I don't have anything glued down, I took a picture of it. And I really, really, really tried to use these like puffy stickers that came in the kit. And I've used one on one of my layouts so far. And it looked fine. But I don't love them. I'm not a huge fan of them. So I can't work myself up to use them. So I might try to use them on a future layout or something. I'm trying to think of ideas on ways to use those those words, but I don't know, I'm having a hard time because I just am not in love with them. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the script or the colors or what, but I'm just not a huge fan. So I had one out, and I've tried to use it. It's enjoy is the word that I've tried to use. I've tried to use it in probably 3 layouts so far, and I just haven't been able to. So it did not make it on this layout. So since I had those layers perfectly how I wanted them, I just stapled them all together, and then I'm going to adhere my photo down, and then I'm going to go ahead and adhere that onto the page. I've already glued everything else down, and I'm just adhering everything exactly how I had it before. And I have a picture next to me on my phone, so I can kind of reference that as I'm placing everything down. So I get my tag down, and the rest of the cut aparts I had, and all of the fussy cut items that I had, laid those down as well. And I go ahead and pop a couple of them up on foam dots. So these ones are a little bit thicker than some of my other foam. So I have like this, I pop up on this one, and then the little clothespin that I put up in the upper left hand corner, I actually popped it up on a little less thick foam. So there's definitely a few layers of dimension going on in this layout, which I think looks really nice. And I don't know, I'm not very good at titles. You've probably noticed that if you've watched any of my other videos. And maybe I'll get better. I don't know. I just have a really hard time like coming up with a title, especially if there's a lot of words already on the layout. So this one, I just decided that it's Hello Love, which is an actual collection, but that's what I'm titling this layout, because it says hello and then it's got the love, 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 love down there. So I just decided to title it Hello Love. So that's going to be my title there. I do stick on a couple more like phrase pieces. So I have that one that says over the moon. And then on the butterfly, it says in my heart. And then that one I found says crazy days like this, which I thought fit kind of well, just because he's been sick and, just kind of not feeling good. And it's just been one of those, it's been a couple of days now that, as a mom, you're just kind of ready to go to bed by the time your husband gets home. So I just thought that crazy days like this kind of fit this perfectly. So after I get everything down, I wasn't planning to use any chipboard on this layout, but I just felt like the right-hand side just didn't have enough going on. It was just a little empty over there. So I decided to bring in some chipboard, and I thought the flower from the Gather collection, I thought that worked really well. But then since I put a chipboard piece over there, I felt like I needed to put it in a few different places. So I put the bird on top of the hello. I decided to use a couple of these gold glitter hearts because I realized I didn't have any metallics in this layout either, so I decided to add some gold. So I put those in a few places, and since I used gold in 2 places, I decided I need that in a 3rd place. So I put it up there since I had the 2 banners up there. I thought that a 3rd banner would look nice. And then I'm just finishing off the layout with a little of some Heidi Swap gold color shine. So that pretty much finishes off my layout. I'll have some close-ups here in a minute. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a few days. Bye.